but we are live because we have tons of people here in the chat already.
Okay, so that worked perfectly, as you can see.
Okay, perfect. Guys, we're still troubleshooting how we're using this tool. So welcome tonight to our brainstorming session where we're going to be talking about Streamyard. And as always, it's Kyle from Cheddar Boy, Peter from Peter Urbanowski, and myself, Renee, from Imperfect on Purpose. So in order to have a little fun and get all of our little conversations out of the way, we are going to start the first 15 minutes with a little who's in the nest tonight. So feel free, if you're not swimming like Jen, to drop your name in the comment. And what's helpful in case somebody doesn't know you is how you want to be addressed. So some people like Kyle, who is Cheddar Boy, Cheddar Wizard, you know, age Cheddar, and Kyle. Cheddar's so like Echoes, I still call you Echoes. If you wanted us to know your name, now's the time to share it. But what will help is anyone who doesn't know anyone can read through your chats and see who's who and say hello. So that's the goal of our networking. So we have @spousewife in the house. And can you remind me, is it Dana? Is that your first name? I'm not great with the names yet until I really get to know everyone.
Hi, spousewife.
Yeah. So hello, spousewife. Welcome to the Crow's Nest. Drop your name. Tell us what you create. Tell others that may or may not know you. I'm going to put up Echo. So Echo, this is Echo. She makes fantasy music, and she'll be sure to say hi to all the new folks.
She is so good. Check her channel.
She is very good.
Very good. And she did an awesome collab with another Crow member with fire dancing. I forget, Alicia. It was like the coolest thing.
Dance with Alicia. With Alicia. Miss M she goes by Miss M or M, which is so easy for me to remember because my daughter's name is Emily. We have D-Lo Flow Show.
D-Lo.
Hey.
What's up, man?
D-Lo.
Yeah.
I have to say a big thank you to Echo for her post for me today. That was just amazing, and I was so touched by it. So thank you very, very much.
Tell us about the post. Tell everyone in the chat about the post because they may want to check out Echo's site and the post.
Echo checked out my StreamYard tutorial video and found a lot of useful information in that video, and took it upon herself to write a really cool community post with like an image of there was two actually. There was one, a cat on a little like wooden boat sailing down a river, sending, it was like delivering a parcel of like well wishes and just positivity across the pond. And
across the pond.
And the post after that was with the parcel being prepared with a crow watching over things and a little kitty cat watching over things from Miss M. And it was just absolutely incredible.
So much fun. She is so talented. So there you go. That's the plug for Echoes tonight. So @spousewife is Kimberly. I am so sorry, Kimberly. You know, my BFF ever's name is Kimberly, so I need to remember that. And D-Lo Flow, this is your opportunity if you want to plug so that people know what your channel's about. And this is our little networking session, guys. So CL has joined us as well. Hey, CL.
Hi, CL.
She's an amazing really good artist.
For, like, her music and her art. It's really good if you're just like playing with Legos or if you're working or just chilling and relaxing. Right. CL's channel is excellent for that.
Excellent. You put it on in the background. You watch her make her art. So much fun. We've got Kimberly's telling us that she's a submissive housewife sharing her life. Hey, that's, if that's what you're doing, that's great. Thanks for getting out there, creating and sharing. We've got Devin in the house. So Devin, you got to put your name out there in the chat and a little bit about your channel. So people that don't know you, as they scroll through, they can find out more about you. And let's see. So he hasn't been around much. Hey, Devin, how did that pitch go? I got to know. How did that pitch go to your senior?
Oh, yes.
We need to know. Tell us. Was Sir Roland correct? Let's see. D-Lo, you like to make rap music, lyric videos, and gaming videos too. And thanks for letting us share. Yes, and you guys, I did ask D-Lo when I was first watching some of his stuff. He sings and raps his own music. So
he's cool.
It went fantastic.
Very cool.
Nice.
Yay, it went fantastic. So the crow was right. That's awesome. So Miss MCL saying hello.
Hi, Miss M. I don't know if I
everybody.
said hi to Miss M yet.
So yeah, we've got quite a few of you guys in the house, which is awesome. And you guys, Jen already told us that she would be listening because she's swimming, which I love because I'm big on multitasking. So while Miss Jen, while Jen is swimming, she has an awesome channel, and I think she's going to be starting a second channel. Not sure if she's done that yet. So she'll have to update us when she's not swimming. And that looks like who we've got here this evening. So does anyone want to put out any last plugs, any needs, any questions before we get started on our topic?
Watch D-Lo flow. Yeah, it don't matter if you're the best, man. You just do what you do, get better, and
being the best
D-Lo
is subjective.
Yeah.
Right. It is very, very subjective.
I like his channel a lot.
And Devin is saying, I just posted my everyday life stuff. Recently did a big travel series, but other than that, I'm not into any one genre. Hey, we must have been thinking alike.
You don't need a niche when you become the niche. Everything you enjoy becomes part of your niche. You are the niche.
This is true.
Well said.
And then D-Lo, thanks everyone, and I appreciate y'all. Keep up amazing content. And I skipped Miss M. She multitasks all the time. Yes, I have to be doing like 3 things, I think, in order to calm the brain. So let's. If somebody jumps in the next few minutes, because we are allowing 15 minutes for networking and all the niceties and the hellos and the check this out and check that out. I don't think I need a self-plug. Y'all shouted me out with all the awesomeness. Yes. All right.
But that was fire. That was literally fire, but that was awesome. It was literally fire, but figuratively and literally.
Right? I know. And I'm like, I don't know how to compete with that because I don't dance with fire.
Round of applause to Echoes and dancing with Alicia there. Anyway, okay, I'll show you.
Here's my plug for Peter. So tonight we are going to be talking about Streamyard. And Peter does have, in case any of you aren't aware, on his channel, he has a tutorial. This is the thumbnail for it. And it's pretty awesome. I watched it all the way through. And even I, as a person who's using StreamYard every day, learned something from Peter's video. So I'm just going to tell you, if you're considering StreamYard, if you're not, or maybe at the end of this you will, not sure, but Peter has an amazing tutorial. So feel free to head on over to his channel, say hello, and see what you get out of it. It's pretty good, Peter. So thanks for making that.
Thank you. Tracy's here as well.
Tracy's in the house. Yeah, I can't see the chat right now.
She's got an
So
awesome
I'm
channel
managing.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we still got 5 minutes, so it's okay to interrupt everything. So go ahead. I'll put this slide back up.
Hi
And
Tracy. Hi Koba.
Hey,
Hey,
Trey.
all your cats. Opal.
So Tracy,
Sugar.
this is our first 15 minutes is going to be networking and everyone saying hello to everyone. So this is your chance to plop your name in your chat. So when someone who knows you comes across your comment, they can put a name with the channel and what you do on your channel. So if you can put that in the comments, that's going to be helpful to maybe D-Lo, or I think everyone knows Tracy, but I don't know if D-Lo knows Tracy. I think Devin probably knows Tracy, but not sure.
She's got the cutest channel.
It is the cutest channel.
It
Oh,
is
and
cute.
Tracy, I got my card. You guys, I got my card from Tracy. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you know what's awesome is it didn't have a cat. It had a dog. Pretty awesome stuff. Tracy, yes, I did get it, Tracy. Of course. I mean, we do got to rely on the mail to work, right? So here's Tracy's plug for her channel. For anyone who doesn't know Tracy, it's very, very easy and likable woman there.
Yes.
Grandma, mom. So Tracy D-Lo saying hello.
Yeah, Mom.
And so anyone who starts to come in, hopefully as we're talking, they can still scroll through the comments and say hi to somebody new. So that's what we're going to continually encourage. So, guy, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm going to take a moment just to show off my cool T-shirt, if I can.
Okay.
It's my autism awareness T-shirt.
Okay.
Very nice.
There we go. I like it.
It's okay to be different.
It is okay to be different.
It is okay. We are all different.
We're all different here. Look at this. Look at this very cast of characters, right?
But we are having so much fun.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's saying he was confused because he knows another. And then we got Tracy saying she loves your shirt, and D-Lo and Miss M. So there you go. Yeah. 3 thumbs up for your shirt. Excellent. All right. So, guys, we have been trying out, let me put on the right slide here, Streamyard. And we each gave Streamyard a grade. And we're going to start with Kyle. And I'm going to put up his grade. And Kyle, you can tell us why you graded Streamyard this way.
Well, so I didn't really grade StreamYard. I've been busy. So no moral of the story. Don't force yourself to do something if you don't want to, okay? So I ended up grading cats instead. So I cheated. But cats is an A+ because and I got a rhyme, okay? Let's see, I'm gonna D-Lo, I'm gonna try to do you good. So Milton, you're so handsome, you're making me so much money, you're gonna hold me ransom. Was it? Do you know any scuba divers? That's okay. You got me 70 subscribers. So this cat, I know it's kind of bad, but sorry, it's cheesy. I gotta stay to the character, right? But I did this cat, and I posted a picture of the cat, and he gave me 70 subsibscribers.
70?
Something like that. I'm up to like 3. I just got like 2 more. Like and the thing is, like, it's kind of empty a little bit because I know these people probably ain't going to like watch my channel, but it's not hurting my click-through rate. Like my click-through rate for my last video is still like 16, so it's not hurting anything from what I can tell. So like if you need some subs and stuff, and the thing is, it doesn't always work, but like I got like 2,000 likes. Like Milton, the internet likes Milton. He's a handsome fellow. And
I might have to start putting pictures up of Coco
or something, yeah, because I've done other posts too, and it hasn't gone viral. But the cat, boom. So
yes,
I'm sorry,
and viral to us is anything over 1,000.
Yes. So I haven't really played with StreamYard. I'm interested in learning and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you have used it. So you have used it, Kyle, and you've used it in the context of coming on to into this brainstorming sessions, and I was doing Zoom Room, and I was using Zoom, and now we're using Streamyard. So as a guest in the Zoom Room and a guest in the Streamyard, do you notice any difference at all?
Yes, the things go a lot smoother. I like how you can, like right now, Dilo was saying, so thanks for the heads up, thumbs up on the wrap. But yeah, I like that for sure. And one little thing, I like having my, on Zoom, I had my real name. I like it where I don't have my real name, my full name. It says Trader Boy. So that's cool. Yeah. And I see how you're using it, Renee, too. Oh, hey, Dilo. Just kidding.
Sorry. I'll take him off.
I'm joking. But anyway. Yeah, it just seems smooth, a lot smoother, and you're getting the hang of it. And I see what you're doing with your videos and stuff. So I definitely want to look into it. Like, I think there's like some greens. I want to have a background, so you can. I guess this is a question. Can you use? I was doing it a little bit, but I was getting cut off, so maybe I have to watch Peter's video or something. But I want to try. I want to do like a background, like have a different background. Like I'm, say I'm in a castle or something like that.
If you
can Streamyard do that?
Yes.
Yes and no, cool. Right? Yes and no, Peter, because I think StreamYard's limited. So like, let me take the slide. Let me take the slide off for a minute. We're digressing just a little bit. We're on point, guys. So if I take this slide off,
like this,
then you guys see like that's the background, and we can change backgrounds easily enough, right? Like I can put whatever background we want here, but you see how you still got the brick behind you.
Yeah,
I still got the map.
Yeah.
Right. It won't be the whole thing, but Peter, which is a different topic, but Peter said you can get rid of that in CapCut.
Okay.
Well, even with that, if the area behind you is completely lit, like really well lit, and there's a bit of a space between you and the background, then you can get it almost all gone. And if you have a proper green screen behind you, and you just add some green onto like a green blanket over the top of your chair, that will all disappear into the background. So you'll be there perfectly back.
Have you used it, Peter? All right, so actually, now that Peter's saying that, he's right. There is, if you back all the way out of where I am, where I can change my background, you can click to have a virtual background. But you get the same thing you used to get in those Zooms, like where if you move too fast, you get the weird waves behind your head. And but he's saying, like, if I had a green screen, then maybe I wouldn't get that. And then I still think women have it harder because of the hair. Like, it's always it's a hair issue.
I think the biggest, what I would suggest is if you are going to use a green screen, don't use like headphones like I have to. Use earbuds, because the gap in between will always be the
that weird outline.
I'm willing to get it, though. I think that messes with it too. But
I'm willing to like maybe play around with that going forward, but it requires getting like a green screen. But he is right. Peter is right. I actually looked at that for like one day and didn't like the results with my setup, and wasn't willing to spend any more money. So, all right. So, but as far as usability on your side of participation, you gave it an A+. You said that, it's more user friendly, and it gives you some extra. Yeah, it gives you some extra tools. So let's go to Peter.
Cats are an A+. StreamYard I have is incomplete. Cats
incomplete. To be determined. How's that?
But it seems that I definitely want to check it out. So,
all right, Peter.
A+ all the way. It's basically got everything that you could need. If you want to stream with it, you can do that. If you want to record with it, you can do that. If you want to use a teleprompter, it's got a built-in teleprompter function. So you can add polls. So like Renee could put a poll on screen now, and people in the chat could vote on the poll. You can add you can create your own QR codes and display them on screen. There's just it's so customizable, and it's once you have used it like 2, maybe 3 times, you become really comfortable with where everything is, and it just becomes, there you go, you see.
I just did it while he was talking.
How do I type? I got it.
And that is, to Peter, your credit, that is the thing I learned from you when I watched your tutorial. I was like, what? I could do a poll? I did not even know that I could do a poll.
You can even, I believe,
does it work like right now? Are you guys? Yes. I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah. Yes.
Are they voting? Right, are people voting?
Yes. I'll press. You put right now. See? 3.
All I see is 1 yes, 2 no. Like, where am I looking wrong?
Yeah. See. Yeah. It's either Miss Emma's trying to put a 3 in it. She was testing it. All right. Someone try to press 1 or 2. Hey, it's the cool kid. It's Scott.
Hey, we're in the cool club.
Don't do anything.
All right. So you guys check it out. Let us know how the usability is on your end of these polls. The polls are small though. So like, is that just because we're off the side? Maybe if I got rid of the background, Peter, if we took out my background slide of your A+, does that change it? No. See, guys, we're still figuring it out. But so anyway, Peter, continue. You gave it an A.
Yes. So I gave it an A because I've never used Ecamm, but I have seen people who do use Ecamm have issues maybe where they can't have all the comments appearing on screen. So they have to manually bring each comment up if they want each comment to appear. So I think for that, plus with Ecamm, it's specific for Mac users, and it's something that you need to download, I believe. Whereas Streamyard, because it's browser based, so everything is online, so it's not as taxing on your computer. There's no like complicated downloads or installations or anything like that. So it's just so simple to set up. Once you know how to use it, you can watch my tutorial, you can watch mine and Renee's tutorial. Once you understand how to use it, everything just becomes so simple.
That's right. So yeah, he gave it an A+, and you guys see how easy it is for me to like just navigate through the different slides in the background. So so Kyle gave it a to be determined A+ with Milton. No, but I would say, but for your usability, the grade for the usability side of having the free version and joining us here in these brainstorming sessions, what grade would you give it based on other clunky tools you've used?
I mean, I would probably be incomplete still. Like, I like it. It's easy. I just join in, and I mean, I guess I give it an A, but I literally I don't really.
The back end,
I haven't used it yet.
For Kyle, it's not quite as. Kyle wouldn't really be able to go as in depth as me and you because Kyle doesn't live stream on his channel.
Yeah.
And if
which we're going to work on with you.
We're going to try and twist his arm with that. And if he does, then he starts using StreamYard more and getting to know all the customizable things that he can do with StreamYard. Then he'll have more of an in-depth knowledge and be able to give a better grade.
Because I can't grade it. I just come in and I get in the lobby, and then I don't really use it. But I will say, like I'd like to do it like for interviews and stuff. Like I want to do some interviews and stuff with people. I think I'll definitely be checking it out based on your guys'
Right.
grades. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess you guys, I'm just like the tough teacher, right? Because I gave it an A because I found things that still annoyed me with it. But that aside, an A from an A is like
An A
gold,
from an A.
you know, because I do not an A from an A. I don't give out A's very often, not even to myself. So yeah, so I no plus included, but seriously, I absolutely love StreamYard, guys. That's why I made that tiny little poll, because I'm curious like who's using it, who's not, and I'm thinking maybe it's cost prohibitive or the reasons for not using it. But for me and for what I wanted to do, it literally, as Peter says, has everything. And even as Kyle pointed out, it does have green screen. I just didn't think it's not where it needs to be. And that's just my opinion. So I wasn't using it. But it doesn't change the fact that they included it, which is still pretty amazing. So, go ahead.
I've just noticed Scott was saying that there's some buffering on his end. I'm not seeing any buffering on my end.
I'm not seeing buffering from talking with you guys or seeing the polls and the stuff in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't control the internet. Let's see. Does it have a fit if someone spams the chat? No idea.
I don't think so. D'Lo did bring up a good point though. He's used StreamYard, but the prices is too much for the upgraded stuff. I would agree with that. If you are somebody who doesn't frequently stream, like if you're only streaming once a month or something like that, you don't need the paid version of StreamYard. There are some benefits with the paid version, but you can absolutely use it and stream it to your channel with the free version.
Right.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
You guys both have the paid version?
Yeah.
Yes.
How much, just for people, would you mind saying how much it costs? Or no? Okay.
I think it's like £24 a month.
Okay.
Let me. I honestly don't even know, but I think that's right. Okay. I think it's around $25 something or. Okay. I can look it up. Okay. I can definitely look it up. So, but like Peter said earlier, and if you watch his tutorial, you don't just have to stream with StreamYard. You can actually record in StreamYard. So, so it really is going to depend on like what your use case is on whether you'd want to upgrade and pay for StreamYard. But for me, it's like, okay, well, now I don't have to use this tool, that tool, and I can just do it all in one spot. Then I'm happy. So what is he saying? I spend a lot on games, so most of my money goes to that. Hey, fair enough. But yeah, so I gave it an A, just because, like, I find kinks, and I guess I'm a tough grader, more tough than you guys are. So we've already kind of organically covered what does it do, but I wanted to kind of ask this, and Kyle, you're going to be limited. I'm sorry about that, but what's your favorite feature, Peter?
My favorite feature, I would say, being able to have multiple shows in one studio. Mm-hmm. I would say that is probably the feature that I would say is the most useful for people who need that. But for me, it's just I would say the being able to like have your own intro videos and being able to change your own colors and just the customizability. Words are hard tonight.
That's okay. So, I mean, Kyle, as someone who's just using the free the free version, and you're just on the back end, do you have a favorite feature? I think you kind of already mentioned a couple things that you liked.
I like how you can put the things up, the
Mhm.
chat. I really like that where you can put what the people say. That's
Right,
super cool.
like Icy's in the
Yes.
house.
Hey, I see.
And then we have Echo saying, "Hey, Icy." So you missed our networking part of the show, so feel free to put your name and what you do in the comments so people know who you are. I actually, what does it do? Like, what's my favorite? I don't even think I could pick one. That's how I still only gave it an A. But I love, for me, it's like a one-stop shop, and that's why I like it. So I don't have to go recreate the same parts of my video that I want to use every time. So for instance, if we were going to do the same thing next week and it wasn't branded to StreamYard, this slide that I have in the background is like always there. So I could use it again and again and again. So if you don't get too specialized, you can make something once and use it again and again and again. And I think that that's probably has to be my favorite feature because it streamlines the process for me. And I don't have to go look for it. It's sitting right where all my slides are. So I absolutely love that.
Speaking of setting something up once and being able to just reuse it and reuse it and reuse it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I said I was going to drop a little nugget on you for tonight?
Yeah.
When you send out the link for guests to join your stream, you can use that exact same link for every one of your streams, so you don't have to create a new link each time. So people can just save that one email into a folder, and then whenever you're going live, they can just go into that email. You can go live in November and somebody can click on a link that you created in September, and that link will work for your whatever stream you're doing next.
Right. No, and you did show me how he already showed me how when we end this one, I can just literally click a button and schedule next week's. And I don't have to so I don't have to recreate anything. And so now he's telling us, oh, we can take that same link and just save it forever indefinitely and distribute it. So that is definitely like a top-notch feature of StreamYard. So that's my favorite. And let's talk about where it falls short. Any thoughts on that, Peter?
Yes, I think it would be slightly better if you could have all of the chat appearing on screen and be able to manually decide where you want, like, if you could manually move Kyle's camera to a different area on the page so that it's not covered by the live chat.
The chat. Mm-hmm.
So if you could manually move each camera, each person's placement into a specific area so that you can show the chat, or you could, if there was a part of a slideshow that you was using and part of the, say for here, the left-hand side was slightly cut off, you could move, like me, you and Kyle down to the bottom of the screen, and that would show the full slide without cutting any of it off. So I think that's the only thing that I would bring up.
Right. Yeah. And so I'll show you what he's talking about, which you guys have probably seen. So we highlight a longer comment, and it kind of goes over Kyle's picture, and depending on the length of the comment, he's sitting there like peeking out. And he's like, hey, I'm still here, guys. I'm still here. So that is actually super annoying because we don't want to cover Cheddar's beautiful face. We need the cheese.
Beautiful.
This show
Everybody
is like
needs the cheese.
That's a
nothing
little,
without the cheese.
That's
So,
a little beautiful.
and then I guess the thing that I found, which is super user specific, so it may not even make sense to a lot of you, but when you're in the back end, so StreamYard has this really cool feature that if I wanted, here, I'll do it right now. Like if I wanted, I could play a video. And I don't know if I have one loaded in though, so I don't know if I can. I'll try. But so it just basically allows you to take any stupid little video. Let me just see if I do Renee Crow. I think this is like that one I did for my show this morning. And so you could be in it and you could pull up a video that you have saved like this, right?
Yeah.
Which is super cool. Like, I don't know what I just did when I removed it, which I think is just phenomenal.
What you did, let me just
changed. Yeah, I think I just changed. Yeah. But I love that feature. I think it's super awesome. However, I have noticed the clips have to be like pretty short. If you go over like 2 minutes, it freezes up and it has trouble. And I'm sure it has to maybe do more with my computer than StreamYard, but I'm not entirely not sure. So, but that frustrates me because if my clip is a little bit longer than StreamYard likes, and it doesn't prohibit the clip. It doesn't say you can't use a clip longer or bigger than this file size. But so it allows you to do it, but then it just kind of, like Scott said, he was having trouble buffering. That's kind of the problems that I was having. So I guess and because I like that feature, it bothers me.
And it's also one of the things where it's another plus point for StreamYard, which I don't know. I've never used Ecamm, so I can't speak about Ecamm. But for StreamYard, you do, if you have the paid version, you do have the option, like Renee has, where you can add a co-host who can do the things that you might be having difficulty with, or if you need to just concentrate on one particular thing, your co-host can be taking care of other things for you. And that just makes the whole process like just go so much smoother.
Yeah, and we really haven't tried out that feature yet, but it exists, like meaning to the extent that we could, because like I could be doing all the talking and Peter could be throwing on the slides. But I guess we are kind of trying it out, right, Peter? Because you're managing the chat for me and I'm managing the slides. So
yeah, I've been going through looking at like the media assets and everything like that. So yeah, there's pretty much whatever Renee can do, I can also do. So
right now,
if you're streaming and you're not all that comfortable with the technical side of the software, you could have a co-host who is more comfortable and who is used to live streaming, who can help you along and like bring up your slides, bring up comments for you so you can read the comments. So you can just be looking at the camera and they can bring up the comments so you can read the comments if you want to.
Right.
So that is a plus point for me. You might be able to do that with Ecamm. I don't know. I can't speak to that.
Yeah, I've never used Ecamm.
Scott would know about that.
And that would be like another, I guess, where it falls short, though, is even though that's a cool feature, it would be nice that Kyle could have it as well. Because it would be nice to have Kyle being able to click through as well and highlight the comments you know, but I guess maybe, you know, I think it would be nice if there was a button that would allow me to choose if I wanted both of them doing that or just one to give me more usability.
If you could assign certain like roles for each person. So say I can only do things with the chat, whereas Kyle can only do things with bringing up the slides for you, things like that.
Hey, I just found something. I got an opinion now.
Oh,
all right.
I didn't realize like you could bring up the comments in the thing. I can look at everyone's comments. That's so cool. I did not know you could do that. I just figured that out.
Oh, like
that's a good feature. Because I was always stuck in private chat, so I was still going back and forth between the tabs. But okay, that's a really good feature. That
so you click the bar on the right.
Like hi, testing.
Yeah.
And then I can chat without even having to go through another tab.
Correct.
Okay, that's a good feature. That's a plus.
I'm so sorry. Like I didn't even realize we didn't even realize that you didn't know that. See how bad of a teachers we are.
Oh, I mean that's a pretty easy thing. I just don't know why I never even saw it. Like.
Yeah, I mean, we did cover that in our tutorial video. Yeah,
I guess you have to go watch Peter's tutorial video again. He's giving he's
so there you go. That's a cool
more
thing.
More cowbell. Okay, now I'm gonna have to Peter, I'm tasking you. You've got to find us a cowbell sound.
A cowbell sound. Okay, give me a second.
No, not necessarily right this second, but for our next stream.
Oh,
hey, it's Mike. Hey, Mike. Cheesy guy, another cheesy guy.
Hey, Mike. We're getting ready to close out here. We're through most of our complaining about StreamYard, but very few complaints. It's a very good tool, and I thought it was kind of expensive considering, but the more I use StreamYard, the more I'm ready to like let a lot of other things go. I think that's kind of where I'm at. That's not a cowbell.
Well, it's an applause for being willing to let other people go.
It's Janet. Hey, you guys. So, Mike, if you guys are coming late, our networking session's in the beginning. But feel free to put your name and a plug for your channel. So when people scroll through the comments, they can say hello and put a name to the channel if you are using your name. And I think it helps anybody who's either coming in new or doesn't know anybody to kind of get a feel for each other. So, Peter, you're looking for sounds. I can hear you doing that.
There's a new person.
You know what?
Nerk.
Go ahead.
Hey, Nerk.
I sent a few days ago. I sent you and Kyle an email with a link for one of my folders, which has just over 1,000 different sound effects.
Okay, yeah, I saw it, but I didn't know what I was supposed to do with that.
Yeah, you basically just click on the link, go to whichever sound effect you want, and you can just download it, or you can download all of them, and then you can use them whenever you want in videos, in your live streams.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Like, I saw it. I was going to ask you because I was like, oh, are those specifically for StreamYard? Or I wasn't sure what we were dealing with there. But yeah, so again, that's another cool feature of StreamYard is they do have a sounds library, but then you can upload sounds. So we can have all kinds of fun. So when sorry, I'm not in the comments. So when Echo said more cowbells, like if we had a cowbell, we could have clicked on it. You guys, hey, Echo saying hi to everybody that's coming into the chat. And oh, we've got a new person, Nerk Plays. Well, welcome. There's a lot of people in here. There's gamers. Delo Flow already told us he spends all his money on video games. So welcome. But are you still playing with sounds?
I'm not. Nothing to do with me.
Somebody's playing with sounds. But all right. So yeah, so all in all, I still give it a solid A. I'm debating what I would have to have in order to give it an A+, but I guess that would be everything works perfectly.
Yeah, where's it
Pretty
fall short?
stiff coming from a channel called Imperfect. Okay.
But I turn yellow once in a while. I thought it was good. I thought it was my yellow background, but I turn yellow once in a while. It's been pretty good.
I think it's
today.
your camera.
I don't know.
Because it's not my camera or Peter's camera.
I never have it happen on Teams when I use Microsoft Teams. I don't have a keypad. I had my background on once, though. It's kind of funny. I had my happy birthday background and during a customer call, and I kind of got talked to about that. They couldn't handle the cheese.
The cheese. No, so all right, we're digressing. But so all in all, there's like a ton of cool features that we can use StreamYard for. And the more I continue to use it, the more I learn something new. As we talked about earlier, Peter has an amazing tutorial that even I learned something new with. So, and here's the cool thing, as you start to use it, you're going to see there's things maybe you don't know or whatnot. And Peter has, he's trying to build his channel, and his channel is all about helping us other creators figure out this kind of stuff on the backside. So that's a great way to reach out to Peter, watch his material, support his channel, and you won't regret the relationship that forms from that. Yeah. I promise you that.
At the moment, I've been doing CapCut editing videos, but if I have done a StreamYard tutorial, but if anybody has any questions about StreamYard, look at that. Perfect timing, Renee. If anybody has any questions related to anything to do with StreamYard, if you let me know or Renee know, one of us will do a video, or it'll probably be me doing a video about those that particular thing. So it's rather than me explaining how you do it, I'll do a video and show you how to do whatever it is that you have a question about.
And he's very thorough. And say you just happen to forget Peter's channel, which could never happen. That would never happen with the crows. But if you drop it even to me or to Kyle, we'll get it to Peter, and we'll make sure Peter's on the front point there. That's what we were talking about. And then as far as Peter, like sometimes I'll throw up some videos on my channel, but those are more like super specific troubleshooting problems where I'm like, I am having this very specific problem, and Peter is absolutely amazing. And we're going to be videoing every time I have those kind of problems, simply because I don't think you can find those answers in the overview tutorials that are out there. So Icy is giving you a shout out, Peter Bernowski.
Thank you very much.
I want to say too, like I can this is a testimonial to Peter. His CapCut, he did a full CapCut thing. Like I use like basically almost everything in my videos now, and it works really good. And he does it step by step. So check him out.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you.
Echo had a question for the class.
Yeah.
On StreamYard, can you share your screen or links with the chat if you wanted to? Yes, you can.
I don't know how to do that.
You can share your screen with the chat.
Oh, so I could share this like whole screen?
No, like if you well, I don't know in what context the question is, but can you share your screen or links with the chat if you wanted to?
What links?
I mean, so like if we had a link to my YouTube my YouTube channels or a particular video of mine, then yes, I could post that in the post that link in the chat, and people should be able to click on that link. In terms of sharing screen, yes, you can.
Yeah. Oh, I can totally share screen. I mean, I could do it right now for you. I can do share screen, and I can pull up like anything really. I don't know which screen I'm sharing. I'm sharing a YouTube screen. So here's a YouTube screen, but like, I'll just go to my channel. But you can go, so you can share a screen super easy. That's, oh, I didn't add it to stage. So what happens, it's a little bit different than Zoom. You click share screen, and then you pick whatever it is you're sharing, and then you actually have to add it to the stage or remove it. So like there's this toggle button to put it on the stage. So sharing screen is very easy, in my opinion. So it's actually, oops, I'm trying to get us back to whatever.
Want to try to take all the spotlight.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
So there was another question about StreamYard. The question was, is StreamYard like live streaming, but also a video call?
Yes. You can live stream like we are doing now, but also we can video call by just
being in it together
without clicking go live or clicking record. Like if me, Renee, and Kyle wanted to get together to have like a meeting about something or to discuss something, we could all just jump into this studio, and nobody would know that we were in the studio because it wouldn't be a live stream, it wouldn't be a recording. It would just be us on camera being able to talk to each other, run some ideas past each other, and things like that. So in that sense, yes, it is also a video call. Everything that you do before you click go live is a video call.
And it's super useful because you can show your back end to whoever you're talking with. You can like troubleshoot things. And what we covered earlier in our favorite features about being able to, like Peter is a co-host. I gave him co-host access. So Peter can actually change my slides. He can highlight the comments. He can add sound effects anywhere he wants. He could really make a mess of things right now.
Yes, I could.
But and then we were just talking about how unfortunately it's just one other person. Like I can't also give it to Kyle, and that was a grumbling of mine. So I just want to highlight Miss Ebbs. I love this comment. I feel like we are in school and someone is going to hear my stomach growling. Yeah, sorry. This is really meant to be more of a a live stream, like with hopefully a little bit of focus. It's the focused side of Renee.
We are more focused than usual.
We are. Well, that was your suggestion. Peter thought we should have some slides to, keep us on track, because as much as we love to visit and chat and talk about squirrels stealing peanuts and, all the other shenanigans that happen here in the nest, we're kind of trying to be mindful of our time and everyone else who joins us the time. And we want there to be some sort of hopeful benefit, expose you to different things we're using that you maybe haven't tried, or maybe we'll help you avoid things that we think aren't worth trying. We don't know yet. So that's pretty much, what we have, to say about StreamYard in regards to like our grades and whatever, tools and features that we like. And we try to poll. So next week, we're going to be talking about thumbnails, and we're going to be talking about how we generate our thumbnails. And so this one actually won't be where we grade any, well, actually we could, and we'll need to talk about it, but I use 3 different things, and I'm sure Peter uses different things. And so we're actually going to collectively come together, share with you which ones are our go-tos and why, and then maybe we can rate our top 2 or 3 depending on how many we use to generate thumbnails.
Yes.
Am I a guru channel? That is hilarious. I am sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. No, like, no, we are not guru channels at all. I don't know who put that comment up, but where is that comment? Someone put it up. I'm not in the comments, so
That's a fair question.
No, it's a fair question. I shouldn't have laughed. I just laughed.
It was basically, what is the channel about? So what is Renee's channel about?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm a very small channel. I have under 500 subscribers, but my channel is about bringing creators together and sharing the different things that we've tried, the things that work, the things that don't work, because you'll hear a lot from the people in the crow's nest that were not gurus and that were kind of tired of listening to the gurus because their advice isn't really applicable for us. And it's not from a point of being angry. It's just, we don't have access to the tools or the data. Like, I finally just unlocked data that they'll say, oh, you go to this section of your thing and you do this. And it's like, well, what do you do when you don't have that data? And so the Imperfect on Purpose Crow's Nest is all about being imperfect in this journey and doing it together in a way that's fun and hopefully enlightening to each other. I don't know if that was a good elevator pitch. It was a little long-winded, but that's what it was.
And she's really good about bringing people together, you know, like different, we all have different genres. Hey, just kidding. But we all have different genres and different whatever. And it's just it's a really good community. So welcome.
Right. Yeah. And so, so next week, that is going to be our topic. I want to unhide Kyle's face there.
Polish them up very good next time. All right.
Polish them up. No, and that way we can talk about, which ones we like and why, and maybe we have one that we like that gives us awesome results, and we'll be able to show you, maybe we could each come and show you a side-by-side comparison from each, tool that we use, so you can kind of see how they all generate differently. And I know that I almost give my thumbnails no effort anymore. So, and I'll show you how and why. In next week.
That's gonna be a really good topic, Renee.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I'm learning they're important. Like, they're I recently changed how I did them, so I'm seeing results.
I texted Renee earlier today saying I need help with my thumbnails. Me. Well, if my thumbnails look more like yours, then I'd feel better.
Oh.
See, we're gonna learn like all different kinds of stuff. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so it's so we're really excited to continue to share with you. So if this StreamYard live stream kind of sparked something in you, Peter is your go-to. Head on over to his channel and ask away, and just don't be surprised if he asks you to make some content with him so that he can use that for evergreen content on his channel. And that's kind of what it's about. So I hope you guys met each other. This is another feature I think StreamYard needs to have. Like, it would be really great if it could collect all this and share it. But what I find on YouTube is I think they're very big into keeping, hoarding and people doing things separate, and it likes that. They're not used to like people sharing. So anyway, well, hopefully at Film Person, if you want to share your name, that'd be awesome. If you don't, that's fine too. But so you're saying there's a good free app to make thumbnails like Photoshop called Photopea. It's awesome. So, well, maybe I will try that out if it's free, because I'm not looking to spend any more money on any more And his name is David, everyone. So we have a name to go with the
Okay,
channel,
David.
@filmperson. Well, thank you guys so much. I'm really big on time management and being respectful to all of you who joined us this evening. Hope you learned something. And if not, we're just also happy you just hung out and didn't learn anything and just said hello to us. Any parting words, guys?
Thanks, Renee. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And my final words would be, if you change your perspective, you can change your reality.
This is true. I like that one, Peter.
I knew you'd like that one.
We're going to... He knows me too well. So you guys have an amazing night, and yeah, get busy saying hi to each other and doing what you can do, but remember to live your life. It's not just all YouTube. Bye.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.